kids, real quick. What is with white girls, white women saying obscene things as if they are not only competition to black women, but the ultimate threat to black women? For example, let me show you. So it's cute for black women to rock 26-inch, $400 bundle weaves, but we can't rock braids? Maybe because we do it better than y'all. Watch out. We finna start frying chicken and millie rocking. Hang it up. Black women, because this might be just for us, because I feel like everything going on in the world right now, we might need a laugh. What's going on, you guys? Your girl Just Koi here, and welcome back to the corner. I hope you're good and feeling blessed and well wherever you are. I know this video might be a little ill-timed for some people. May see like, Koi, this is not the time for that, but I feel like we have to laugh to keep from crying. Like, with everything going on, when you see nonsense directed at your culture of people by those that are severely jealous because they don't really have anything that your culture and your people do, and this is not, you know, picking and saying who's better than anybody. But when you see stuff like this and you just know, I gotta laugh at it, because if I don't laugh at it, it will actually anger me. And this is something where it's just like, you do it better than whom? But before we get on into this video, you guys, please don't forget to like this video if you feel so inclined to. I mean, your button, your choice, okay? And if you want to make sure you never miss when the kids are gathered, subscribe. And then after you subscribe, put on your notification bell. Kind of goes hand in hand. You'll know when the kids are here. You'll be able to come and gather. We'll all be on the corner. It'll be a good day. Okay, cool. So we're fine. All right. I was just on Facebook, which is my time on Facebook is coming very short. But I was on Facebook, and I saw this picture. And I saw the picture before I saw the words. And when I saw the picture, I said to myself, myself said, leave me out of this. I said, okay, I'm on my own. Looking at it now, I'm still on my own, but I'm asking y'all for help. So let's just break this down, because it's so much deeper than that. Like, it's so much deeper than just thinking that because you put a hairstyle in your head that you now are better than the originators and traditionalists of it. But we know there's been an argument or a debate or whatever you want to call it about hairstyles and what white women can wear in their hair, what black women can wear in their hair. You know, how black women wearing weaves and blonde and this, that, and the third is them wanting to be white. White girls getting cornrows and braids is them wanting to be black. And it just turned into a really like a ugly thing, because it's like, well, hair, not that hair is hair, because hair has a lot of connections, especially in the black community. When it comes down to cornrows and braids, slaves used to draw maps and different things like that in the scalp and in the braiding pattern of cornrows. And that's why, like, after a certain period, all slaves had to wrap their hair up and keep it wrapped, because they were braiding. Well, there's a couple things, you know, you might want to look into it, but there was a couple things. There was like the one thing of not wanting, you know, the beautiful black women have always had beautiful hair, not wanting our hair to be out in competition of the white woman who was there. Braids and cornrows and all those other kind of things that are traditionally African, of African heritage, all people of the African diaspora, those of us that are connected to the root of it, we're very sensitive when it comes down to our hairstyles. The same way and fashion that maybe Irish people or Scottish people would be towards their traditional dishes, celebrations, and heritages. You know what I mean? Like, if we as black people looked at y'all weird for having bagpipes, you know what I mean, and we took on the bagpipe, like, oh, ain't y'all mad we do it better than y'all, it would be a whole problem. I feel like this post in particular represents that unnecessary, you think you better than us. Like, for the white women that don't get it, the kids on the corner is gonna try and break this down as to exactly why this is such a hot ass mess, why this is not rocking it better than us, why this is sad, why this look like it hurt. Okay, so first things first, it was cute for black women to rock 26-inch $400 bundle weaves. Let's just keep in mind what you said. Sis, we spend bread on our head, honey. We putting money. This you about to get a whole first month, last month deposit, you know, coverage, insurance. We put money on our scalp, baby. It's a situation of black people who have, especially black women, gotta be on your P's and Q's when it comes down to your appearance, how you look. You always gotta be up on it. Either you gotta be up on it, or you can't let nobody, you know, think they could cut you by your kneecap. You feel what I'm saying? So $400 on a weave, and honestly, you don't need to spend $400 on a weave to look good. 26-inch, $400. I don't know what kind of hair that woman would have, but maybe that's a different kind of breed of Malaysian, because I don't know. $400 for 26 inches, that's short for the money. You know what I mean? Just like white women go and get $400 hair extensions and all them ugly ass highlights and lowlights and bleach streaks and shit. And y'all can do that. You can do that. We can do this. But we can't rock braids. When you say you rocking a hairstyle, right? Rocking a hairstyle means you slaying it, you doing it, you got somebody looking at you like, yes, you are rocking that outfit, that hairstyle, that car, whatever, meaning you are doing it up, honey. You got somebody turning their head looking at you like, ooh, I like that. She rocking that. I may want to get that. This, first of all, I don't know who y'all let do your braids, but let me teach you something. You never, ever let them braid your baby hairs like this. Boo boo. And y'all all did it. You know how I know? Because you don't have edges. You don't understand all your hair. Because you can't slick it. Because it don't slick and stay. You had to braid it. Because it would have been flying all over the place looking a mess in 2 days after your hair unraveled. You let them braid your forehead line. You let them braid your forehead. That's what you did. You let them braid your forehead. Okay? And on top of letting them braid your forehead, I'm looking at everybody. The only one chick, the one, and honestly, it's not even that because of the way they did. Y'all must have went to an African shop. Y'all went all together. It had to be. I know how these braids is spaced. I'm hoping and praying it was. It maybe. I hope not. Honestly, if it was, because I pray no black people braid your hair, because they did you dirty, sis. They definitely did you dirty. The only person that looked decent is stretching it is the girl with the snow white, the snow gray, whatever color. She looked decent. Maybe it's because her forehead to hair ratio is a little bit, you know, I could deal with that. But shorty right here, you let them play you? Why you let them braid your hair like this and you know you got a widow's peak? Why would you do that? No, what? You don't do that. Why would you do that to yourself? What? Maybe because we do it better than y'all. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C, Exhibit D. Do I need to continue of black women rocking braids? I don't think so. No, I don't of what rocking braids looks like. No, I don't think so. We finna start frying chicken and milli rocking. Hang it up. Hang what up? Hang up what? Frying chicken? First of all, a lot of black people is becoming vegans now. So frying chicken and frying foods, period, you know, is a little bit limited. You can fry all the chicken you want. You want to know how I know my chicken or our chicken gonna be better than yours? If you ain't putting no seasoning on that chicken, you can fry it all day. You're gonna have greasy, bland chicken. I don't care. You can fry it all you want, baby. Get them grease burns. You want to be black so bad? Cool guy. Fry your chicken. Get the grease burns on your elbows, right here in your forearms when you gotta flip the chicken, because don't forget you gotta flip the chicken. Oh, let me not teach you. Let me not teach you what you gonna start frying, so you gonna learn how to fry chicken. And milli rock. You gotta have rhythm to milli rock, sis. Did you get rhythm? You finna start milli rocking? You finna get some rhythm? Cause what? I don't understand why so many white people will say or reduce the black experience down to what they can cook or what they can eat or how they can dress or where they can go that black people do all the time. Like, okay, from the beginning, black people have been painted as these savages that only eat fried chicken and watermelon. These pickaninnies. You can do the research yourself. It's not true. Black people only ate the things that we did back in the day because we had to survive. We ate hog maws and chitterlings and pig's feet and all this other good stuff because that was what was left over. When Massa was done eating, after we cooked his meal, after we prepped his veggies, when he was finished, we got what was left over. We got the pig snout. We got the tongues. We got what they didn't want to eat. And we had to make it delectable. We had to make it edible because we had to live. That's where a lot of our traditional meals come from. It wasn't a matter of, oh, we like to eat this kind of stuff. You want to reduce the black experience to the black woman experience. And as a black woman, I'm offended that you think this makes you any way, shape, or form form competition to me. You should want to learn how to fry chicken just so you know how to feed your damn self. Why you want to do it to get in competition with somebody? And Millie rocking, you know all black people don't Millie rock. Hang what up? To the white women that say this stuff, you're saying this and you're doing this to impress and to get the attention of simple-minded black men. That's who you're doing this for. You're doing this for the black men that don't know or don't care, that would rather just say they with a white woman just to say they with a white woman, even if she don't look good. I've seen it. Interracial relationships where you be like, bro, I know you wanted a white girl, but that was it. Like, they didn't have nothing else. Like, you couldn't have got nobody else. Like, she gotta, like, why she look like that? And then you'll see a white man with a black woman, and I mean, this woman looked like she stepped out of a page of a magazine. You be like, yo, how? What he do? How he get her? How, of all people, that's Shantae. Shantae with Tommy. Shantae is with Thomas. Okay? I promise, baby. Not even to be funny. It's no competition. And then you got this right here. Black women worst nightmare. You know why you my worst nightmare, sis? You want to know why? You're my worst nightmare because you look like a walking chlamydia test. You're my worst nightmare because you look like a black man wouldn't even think twice about smashing you only because of your ass. You look like Roger Smith, low-key, high-key, in these shorts with this forehead. I have no time for this. You're my worst nightmare because you remind me of it. Standing in my corner, terrorizing me with my worst fear. Just a white woman standing in my room and I don't know how she got there. You're my worst nightmare, sis, because I don't understand why your legs look like they don't belong to the rest of your body. All right? And I'm not trying to come at you crazy, but you're my worst nightmare because it looked like you scratching something. It looked like it's dirty down there. It looked like you need a douche or a pap smear. You look like you nasty. You're my worst nightmare, sis, because you think you scare me. You think you worry me? Baby girl, I don't care about your butt. I don't give a damn about your butt. I don't. You're not my worst nightmare. You're only my worst nightmare because if a black man mess with you and he in the wrong part of town, something can happen to him. That's my worst nightmare. You are my worst nightmare. You know why? Because you'll sucker a black man in. Yeah. You'll sucker a black man in and then say you. Say he took advantage of you because you don't like how he talked to you, you don't like what he said to you, you don't like how he handled you. You'll lie. You're my worst nightmare because you'll lie and you'll move on like a black widow to another black man and do the same thing. And it won't stop because every black man will see your ass first before they even think to find out who you are as a person. You are my worst nightmare. For so many more reasons that have nothing to do with the fact that you can squat and poke your ass out and take a fucking picture. You're not my worst nightmare for the reasons you want to be. I promise you not my worst nightmare. I promise you not. I promise you not. I might be yours though if you think that that this mean anything to anybody. And I saw a really interesting comment. The comment said, nah, boo. We already living in our worst nightmare. Our own men hate us and honestly think having a fat ass is the only thing we have pride in. So they compare and put us down to women of other races to lift them up while constantly blaming us for their downfalls in life and putting us down. Even though we are the ones crying and praying over y'all after these bitches, daddies, brothers, uncles, and all done killed and locked y'all up on live. Baby, the nightmare is here and it's way bigger than that heifer's ass. And somebody said amen. And that's period. Period. To be clear, white lady, since you think you so somebody, understand the white man's fascination of big booties came from black women. You need to look up who Sarah Bartman was. You need to find out who she was. And then you need to trace back the history of Victorian dress, how it went from so simple and plain to all of a sudden after they've gone to Africa, now they want to make these dresses of these voluptuous bodies that white women didn't have naturally. That ass that don't mean it's natural. Everybody get their booty done. You're not my worst nightmare, baby. I can look like you. What you mean? What? My worst nightmare? You're smoking crack. You look like it. You're standing on a corner like you need some. Yeah, you're smoking crack. I guarantee your house smell like wet dog. I feel like you smell like wet dog. I feel like that's how you smell. You don't know who you are. That's what you look like. You look confused. You look lost. You look dusty. You ain't that cute. We have to laugh at this stuff. Like, baby girl, it's never a competition. It was never even about that. But I promise, this don't even put you in the competitor's ring. It don't. It don't. So that's really all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining the Kids on the Corner for yet another video. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. What do you think of white women that can think that if they can fry chicken, or they can twerk, or if they have a fat behind, or if they wear braids or cornrows, that they're now somehow pseudo black and are a formidable competition to black women? Is that absurd? Or is it legit? I know for a fact it's not legit, but my opinion is my opinion, and that's why we have the Kids on the Corner in the comments down below, so we can have this kind of conversation. Remember, keep it respectful. We're not here to divide. We're literally just here to discuss, okay? I love you guys so very much. Don't forget to like this video if you feel like it. Like I said, your button, your choice. Don't forget to subscribe to the Kids on the Corner. Make sure you put on that notification bell so you never miss when we're gathered, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Deuces.